friends, Michelle here at the intersection of pedagogy and technology. And today I want to talk about the fact that this whole AI thing, it's new for all of us. Right now, nobody is an expert in it. Sure, there are computer scientists out there who have some idea how they ran the code for this, how they built some of the algorithms. But let's really be honest here. Nobody is an expert in AI yet. We are all learning. So today, I want to welcome you aboard to start learning. I'm learning, you're learning, and it's all a journey. Now, here's the neat thing, is there's no reason why any of us need to feel a little bit dumb or a little bit dumbfounded, if you will, by AI. Because we can use the tool to teach us how to use the tool. I don't have to go and be embarrassed to tell my teacher pal who teaches in the classroom beside me that I don't really know how to use ChatGPT yet. It's only been available for just a little bit over a year. That's not a big deal. So let's use the tool to help us learn how to use the tool. So I'm going to start by asking it to give me some basic information about how to use ChatGPT. And nobody needs to know that I just asked this. So there, it's just given me 8 points for using ChatGPT. Let's take a quick look. So start a conversation. It's a chatbot. You can chat with it just like a human. Be specific. That seems pretty logical. The more specific the question, the better the response. The cool part, though, because it is a conversation, like it says there in point number 1, is that you can ask it to give you further information on something. Which brings us to number 3 on its list here. It says follow-up questions. You can ask follow-up questions. It's one of the really cool things about using ChatGPT is that ability to ask it a question. And further to that, this is where it kind of runs circles around humans and definitely kicks the search engines right out of the game, is you can carry on the conversation later. It could be an hour later. It could be a day later. It could be a month later. It could be 6 months later. It can be long after the fact that you can go back to the conversation and ask another follow-up question. You can't do that with humans. If you have a follow-up question a month later, you need to brief them on the topic again and try and tease out exactly what it was you were wondering. With ChatGPT, you can go back. It saves the chats here on the left-hand side, and you can go back and you can ask it some more questions about a topic you were talking to it about 3 months ago. Amazing. There's some tools that are built in. Now, it does not specify here that the image generation is part of the paid ChatGPT. So you'll note that I'm using ChatGPT 4, which means I'm paying a monthly fee for the access to GPT-4. We've talked about that in some of my other videos. It's just it's trained more recently, so it's trained up into 2023 at least, and it can do some image work for me. You can interact in plain everyday language, so you can talk to the tool and let the tool teach you how to use it. You don't have to be embarrassed to ask somebody else. You don't have to go and get a teenager to come and help you. You can literally use the tool to teach you how to use the tool. If the response isn't quite what you're looking for, provide feedback or correct the information. It learns. Isn't that something? It can learn from the interaction and it can improve over time. So you'll note at the bottom that I get a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and I can rate the response. I don't often do that, but if it is like nowhere even in the ballpark of what I was looking for, I can give it a thumbs down, and then it will ask me what was wrong with the answer. And the company uses that for continued training and continued improvement. Boundaries. There are some limitations and ethical guidelines, so it will not create harmful or inappropriate content. And I'm going to do another video about having ChatGPT write some songs for us, because I've got a couple neat stories to tell on that topic. So do look for ChatGPT writing love songs in my list of videos. That one's going to be coming soon because I need to tell you about that one. It was really funny. And ending a session, you can end the conversation at any time. You don't even have to say goodbye. It's not like talking to a human. You don't have to do the, oh, well, I should get going. You can just walk away from it and come back to 3 months later. No hard feelings. It's amazing. So let's just imagine that I want to know a little bit more about point 4. Because it's a conversation, I'm going to ask it to tell me more about point 4. And it's going to know what I mean, and it's going to elaborate for me. And so there it is. I asked it to tell me more, and it did. And I didn't have to give it context. I didn't have to copy paste anything. I could just talk to it just like I would if I was talking to a human. So if you're feeling like maybe you're falling a little bit behind, or you're just not feeling comfortable asking someone to help you out with learning some of this, let the tool be your teacher. Create an account. Check out my beginner's guide to ChatGPT, which is just getting started, getting your account set up and speaking to it for the first time. And then start playing with it and have it teach you all the things you want to know about how to use it. It's unbelievable to have this kind of a tool at our fingertips any time of day or night. Another big change to our modern world, and it's got so much potential. So I hope you learned something today. I hope you're feeling a little more confident now to start learning a little bit of AI for yourself. And I hope you'll tune into my next video. Have a great day.